The Forum of SDP state chairman has distanced itself from the purported sacking of the party's national chairman, Segun Gabam, saying those behind the decision are unknown to the Social Democratic Party. Now, the organization says none of the individuals behind the recent press conference against Gabam is recognized, state chairman of the SDP or verified by the Independent National Electoral Commission during the last verification exercise. A statement by the Nasarawa State Chairman of SDP and Secretary, Forum of SDP Chairman Danlami Musa says the SDP has INEC certified true copies of all verified and recognized state chairmen, complete with their identifications. According to him, the SDP has its legitimate, duly elected and lawfully recognized state chairmen across the federation, and those who recently addressed the media are not its members. All right, joining us now for the state of the Social Democratic Party in Nigeria is Segun Oyegbolu. He's a former SDP governorship candidate, Ondo State. Thank you very much for joining us on Newsnight.
Thank you very much.
So what exactly ails the SDP? On the one hand, we're hearing that the chairman, the national chairman, Segun Gabam, has been is it sacked or expelled? Which one is it? We're also hearing that Adebayo, Prince Adewale Adebayo, has been expelled. What exactly is going on with the SDP? What's happening with your internal conflict resolution mechanism?
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Let me be very clear with you. SDP is not in crisis by any stretch or by any imagination. The chairman remains Mr Gabam. The people referred to yesterday, that did this press conference yesterday, we saw them on TV. I was basically just laughing because these are not authentic members of SDP. These are people that are unknown to us. These are people that are unknown to INEC. Every state chairman of SDP in every state in this country has been verified as of January 30th of this year by INEC, and all of these details are with INEC. And coming to talk about whether the chairman was expelled or suspended, this is the constitution of SDP. Right. Whoever is coming up with those stories, we just look at it like beer parlor stories. They are not things to be taken seriously, really. It's unfortunate that we have a whole lot of different people with different intentions. And let me say something about the internal issues. Some people have already alleged that probably the ruling party is probably also having a hand in what's going on in SDP. I choose not to believe that. What we are seeing in actual fact is one of the officials in SDP is trying to be the good boy to the ruling party. The ruling party is not actually talking to...
Who exactly are we talking about?
Oh, well, it's one of our officials, actually. It's unfortunate that when you have personal issues that tends to be a little bit criminal in nature, you're likely going to use all things you got. I think in saner climes, when you have criminal matter and you are holding party position, the basic responsible thing to do is to step aside for a while, clear your name, and then be back. Nobody is going to elect somebody to take your place until you're back. But we want to have somebody that is without a stain. But right now, we're having somebody dancing in the sun because he wants some kind of clemency, some kind of mercy, some kind of I need some help here from the ruling party, and is willing to do anything to frustrate our party for that purpose. This is where we differ, and the chairman has been a little bit very accommodating, even when we continue to tell him that this person needs to step aside from the party. I will say this, it's a very troubling thing for our country when we have people try to use a vehicle like a political party of SDP nature for personal purpose.
Okay. All right. You, Mr. Oyegbolu, you seem not to be able to mention the name of this individual in dancing around the issues, and maybe not dancing in the sun, but you're dancing around the issues. You know, some Nigerians would say political parties are the problem, politicians are the problem of this country because you live in an alternate universe and you refuse to accept reality. You say, yes, INEC does recognize Mr. Gabam, but we saw about 35, 36, 37 individuals come out to say they are state chairmen and they do not recognize him. But you sit here and tell us that your party has no crisis. Can you truthfully look into the camera in front of you and tell Nigerians boldly that the SDP does not have any crisis? That's what you're saying ahead of the 2027 elections, even as opposition landscape shifts before the elections.
And in addition, you might want to name this good boy that you talk about, who wants to spoil the
earlier news, you talked about Musa Dalami, chairman for Nasarawa. We have Philip Odogu, chairman for Delta State. We have Chief Vincent Shukura, chairman for Anambra State. We have Magnus Ezia, chairman for Enugu, and the man in FCT, Nuruddin Bisala. All of these 5 people I even mentioned were not there yesterday. I mean 2 days ago.
Does that invalidate the other 30 that were there?
The other 30 people, I will tell you the truth. The truth is those people were rented crowd. I wish somebody can say, please bring me your ID. And that's why this is going to get clear very, very shortly. All that is going on is some kind of drama. As far as we know, it's a kind of drama. And like I said earlier on, we know what's behind it. This guy is facing jail time, possibly, and is trying everything to ensure that this matter do not go forward, and is trying, at this time, trying to use the SDP as a cover to tell the ruling party, look, I'm willing to do all of this if it's what will take me off the hook. We thought that was something that was missing in our constitution, and that's going to be taken care of next time. I don't believe politicians are the problem. Most of the while we have a whole lot of different characters that come in, just like they come into our churches, like they come into our mosque and come into our various associations. They are no good. They have ulterior motives. They are coming for different reasons and purpose. Let me take, for instance, Prince Adewale, the former presidential candidate of SDP. I was the caretaker chairman for Ondo State for about a year, and I was in Ondo State. Ondo State is where he came from. I was trying to even rebuild the party in the state. Nobody has anything good to talk about him. When we were going to get a new state secretariat, I went looking for him. It was not there. Not even 1 naira to put in the state secretariat. But now he can come out boldly and say, okay, I'm part of this, we want to get something done. It's not getting anything done. It's just part of people being used. He himself is actually being used by our boy in the song.
Let's get it clear, because like a crisis. You have finally put a name to it. What are you saying, that Prince Adewale Adebayo is the bone of is he the issue here? Is he the one who's spoiling the SDP?
No.
So I mean, you just mentioned his name, that he has really not brought value in those states.
I think it's kind of putting some resources together for the guy that was actually destroying the party. He may not actually know.
Who is the person destroying the party?
Well, I've said something about this is a party matter. As much as possible,
I'm not going to mention the name.
Name shaming anybody.
Okay.
I just wanted to know that as far as this night, SDP is not in crisis.
Okay.
The people that are going around trying to make some drama, are just doing drama. Okay. It's got nothing to do with our party.
These 37 SDP members that you say are actors. Are you saying they are not card-carrying members of the party?
No, they were not actually elected
What would
chairman.
be their interest in disrupting the SDP? Very quickly, in 30 seconds, if you can.
Oh yeah, these people were rented. That's what I said.
Okay.
They were rented. They don't have any...
Segun Oyegbolu is the former SDP governorship candidate of Ondo State. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.